That takes us to these potential compounding health challenges from having CFS. So some quick bullet points. Folks with CFS have higher risk for cardiovascular disease, cancer, and other inflammatory health disorders, Alzheimer's, that kind of thing. It's just because it is in fact an inflammatory disease. In and of itself, chronic fatigue syndrome is an inflammatory disease. I see I have a typo. Whoops. But so is perimenopause and menopause. Both of those are cited very frequently in the science as being inflammatory events. And so anytime you can get the inflammation in your body down, that's going to help you feel better. And we'll talk more about that again as we journey through. But as a result of these things, these challenges, these symptoms, these discomforts, folks can also develop anxiety, like, what's wrong with me? Why do I hurt so bad? Or depression. I don't have the life I used to have. I can't do the things I used to do. I want to go play with my friends. I wanted this, I wanted that. You can be traumatized by the CFS experience. I know I have been. And so these, in addition to everything else, can add to the experience of isolation and the lack of social connection. And that's kind of the sucky aspect. So you gotta find ways to work yourself forward to overcome that, to tackle those challenges. And it is entirely possible. So ladies, don't give up. So with that, and I'm going to say the next little bit with like extreme caution. And I just want to say that because of the depression and the anxiety and all the challenges, I need to be very careful. But a main reason that I really want to be a vessel of hope and happiness and healthiness is because this can be really, really hard. And especially if you have the hormone element, which for women, again, perimenopausal disorder, when you're losing your estrogen, that can cause massive spikes, just insane spikes in depression and anxiety. So I just want to be very careful and cautious and just say that if you ever feel yourself plummeting or going downhill, or you don't feel like you're hanging on as tightly or as well as you should, please, first of all, create yourself now, especially when you're feeling better, create yourself a little action plan for times when you don't feel so hot. Like if you get taken by surprise and you find yourself plummeting down, a downward negative spiral of some sort, have friends, a therapist on speed dial, have family, whoever, have a connection, have a phone tree, whatever it takes. And definitely keep 988 in your phone. If you ever feel that you are losing your grip and you need immediate assistance, please do not hesitate, because I can tell you this, I have had some really, really, really bad moments. And I have definitely begged for help. I have reached out to my husband. I've reached out to my therapist, my doctor. I have called upon for help. And I have experienced the lowest of lows. And the thing is, it passes. Ladies, it does not last. It will go away. It will be better. Maybe it's a half an hour of terrible. Maybe it's a whole afternoon. Maybe it's a whole day. But that's just it. Up against the rest of the time, it goes away. You just have to navigate till your hormones adapt, adjust, till your body rights itself again. So please don't give up hope. You just need to have a support system in place so that you'll be ready if those moments do occur for you. So I'm also, because this is one of those things, I got to give you a hug. Because you're beautiful. You are a beautiful, bright, shining star, and you have so much life and love and you're to give, and you're just precious. So have a little setup ready for yourself so that if you do experience some kind of downward shift, that you tackle it. You don't let it take you, because we need you, precious. We need you. All right? So I like this line. It came from a show. It's called The Extraordinary Attorney Woo, and it's from Netflix. And if you've never seen it, I recommend it. I had to skip through some parts because some of the content was just a little bit too much for me. But for the most part, I really enjoyed the show, and I especially love the love story. But so Attorney Wu is on the autism spectrum disorder. I'm saying it all wrong. She's on the spectrum for autism, and she is this beautiful soul. She's got a really bright mind, and there's a moment where she's finding herself kind of having to defend herself to an important person, and she says, "Though my life is unusual and peculiar." And I put in there as a little moment relative to perhaps the life I once lived or to the life that others live. Though my life is unusual and peculiar, it is valuable and beautiful. And I would have you know that. Beautiful sweet pea, you are an amazing person. You are more than CFS. Do not let this beat you. Do not let this take you down. You can be so much more. Can do, will do. We got this. So, just to kind of wrap up the potential compounding health challenges from having CFS, it is these compounding health challenges that make me work my healing and coping strategies to the absolute max every chance I get. So all the time, every day, even when I don't feel well, I have a short list of the things I'm going to do. I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to drink my green. I'm going to do good things for myself. I'm going to eat salads, etc. Lots of time to talk about all those things. But I want to do all these things not only for my own help and my own healing and wellness, but to offer help to others, because I'm kind of a helper at heart, and this helps me feel good. So as I was saying, I am more than this CFS experience, as are you. I am a bright human with so much to offer, and I want to help my body help me be the full potential that I can be again. So during the last 14 years of navigating life limited by feeling terrible quite often and the lack of compassion, understanding, and empathy of others, I have learned how to heal and improve for myself and my loved ones. I hope to be one of those people who find the right combo eventually to combat CFS and regain my full vibrancy. But while I do that, while I work on my healing and to get to that goalpost, I use my spare energy to be as bright as I can be, like I'm being here with Moaning Zombie, and everywhere I can be.